My diggling guy. You drunk too much Hennessy. I think you've been drinking too much Hennessy. Oh my God, I love Chipotle. Let me know when you're ready, bro. I bet. Man. Where your headphones is? No, you kept taking away from me, nigga. You the last one to have one. Give a damn about some last one. You the one to do this. Nope. What is that? You can look out supposed to know what that is. What is that? Look on there. Look on there. Oh yeah, you can watch that after this. So you can watch it after this. Yes, I hear you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You put that on? Alright, I'm about to see my colors then. Where your headphones at? No, you kept taking them fucking from me. No, you just, yeah, and I was trying to use them. Yeah, you kept taking away from me. You fucking custom than me. You ain't gonna be able to find them either. So.
Bright lights sitting gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start us off. Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Thomas. Runs through a tackle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Orji. catch in the middle. It's Reynolds. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Thomas. Across the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels in the hurry-up. UNLV is coming off its best 2-year stretch in school history, but they've got a new coach. Oh, he's got some space.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout.
Are you serious, bro? I ain't gonna lie, that is some crazy shit, bro. Like, they refusing me to give me a pick, bro.
Great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just gotta finish the play. That should have been a pick.
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Rushes on him. Gonna try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
Back to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Thomas. He's going for the goal line.
After those people about to slam no good.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
7, UTSA, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's McCown. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Inside the 10. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. And he was was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's McCown. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on the left. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Complete. It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 20.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Roadrunners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To the air, it's McCown. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Quick strike through the air for the score. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but This has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 7 over Iowa State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's got an open man. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They'll give it to the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Roadrunners will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
That's a big-time completion. Guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
Fires left. He makes a catch. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Roadrunners want to move quickly. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll run play action. Touchdown, UTSA! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Calandria. The short hands, it's Reynolds. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McCown. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Making side adjustments here. Snap to the back. Find some fresh air. Got the 1st down and more. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, give on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it.
There he goes. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Looking downfield, it's McCown. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the move. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. The Roadrunners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. He wants to change this route. On the direct snap, it's Thomas. Still on his feet at the 40. Racing to the right. The 20. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UNLV.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 11 to Rutgers. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it past the marker. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Roadrunners. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Might be changing the route. Oh, better look out! Turning it on! He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
There he goes! The 20, 10, touchdown Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
UNLV 21.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes it past the marker. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Dropping back, it's McCown. quickly complete. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give out of the gun. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Roadrunners are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Wide open downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. They'll snag it just inside the 10. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He might have been looking just to set up his offense, but he put a touchdown on the board with that 92-yard return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Roadrunners will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Looking for space, it's Henry. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run, but now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. The Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that every